And we back in this bitch. Okay, so we were talking about top 10 deal breakers. Now, from what I recall, we had back on with Soso Lively, by the way. Say what's up. So, what did we say? Direct. People who can't communicate directly, basically having a hard time answering simple shit. That's a no go. So we had that. We had bad hygiene. Um, what else do we have so far? You doing top 10? You want to make a top
Bad
5?
hygiene. People that can't keep simple conversations, like
Mm-hmm.
they don't know how to answer to them. I mean, does asking a question with every statement count as not being able to just keep a simple conversation going?
Ooh, that is a good little twist on it. I guess that's different. I think we could put that different. We're gonna put that one. Yeah, we're gonna put
Yeah,
that in
because
there for
I
now.
don't like
Unless
that shit neither.
where you just constantly asking questions, ain't got really nothing to say.
Yeah,
Man. So okay. So hold up. We could just put that with bad communicator, right? So okay, hold up. I'm trying to make sure
yeah,
that
a
shit
bad
don't.
communicator.
So yeah, we can. So that'll just take off the one that we did before, where it's like you not. Yeah. Well, I guess being direct, you can be direct in different ways. So being direct, bad communication, hygiene. Um, I
No,
like I
like if you
said,
can't express yourself, that is such a turn off.
facts. Um, what else? I'm sure it's a lot of shit people do that's just like, yeah.
And people that always try to fight, like no matter what, they always in a
Temperamental.
problem and some drama.
Facts. Temperamental. Um,
Yeah, temperamental.
uh, I definitely said people that can't like apologize or accept responsibility for their shit. I don't deal with that. That's
Yes,
corny.
right.
So people who aren't accountable. Um, I'm a little too honest at times, and so I don't like people who lie all the time.
Yes.
I
I mean,
obviously
yeah,
liars. Yeah,
that shit is a turn off.
seriously.
Especially when it's like you can't even like that. Like if it's an obvious way that I could tell that you lying,
Yeah.
like you not low about the shit. That's even more of a turn off. Like you couldn't even be sneaky about it. Like
Right.
you a liar and you stupid. Like, nah, bro.
You were
I can't.
liars. Oh man.
For real.
But with that, I'm gonna say because you said earlier people who are arrogant. I'm gonna say people who aren't confident enough. I can't stand either one. You too cocky, or you like you can't like you're not confident enough. That's ugly.
That's not really a turn off for me.
That's not a turn off. I love a woman who just because to me. So again, I'm very like I'm vocal about women who are feisty and aggressive in what they want. That is absolutely sexy to me. I cannot stand women who they just like it's like I have to build you. Like I like a woman to kind of talk her shit every now and again, like you look good type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not like
Yeah.
it's like having a swag to you type shit. It's not. I wouldn't consider it like I don't like cocky, but it's like a sexy way to do it, and So I like balance. People who don't have that balance of like confidence, cocky ain't cute, and definitely need for me. I mean, but what do you think? You said you're not with that one.
Yeah, nah, I don't really have a problem with that.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, big turn off for me. You have to be spontaneous. If you're not spontaneous, I can't work with that. I need a person that's spontaneous. To me, if you're not that spontaneous, you kind of boring to me. I need you to be. Niggas get creative.
Nah, okay. I mean, that's not crazy. Like, that's not like a turn off to me. Like, in a way where I'm just like, nah, I can't fuck with you. But, that will bother me. It will bother me. Because, like,
You said.
I don't know. I can't deal with people that are, like, too introverted, wanting to just stay in one place doing one thing all the time. Like, nah,
Facts.
we're gonna have to switch it up.
So that's not a turn off though. You said that's like nah, that's corny. I'm not for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a turn on. Like, I could deal with it, but it's like after a while, it's like, alright, like, you don't want to do nothing. Like, it'll be frustrating, but I could work with it.
These lists get hard when you try to think about this type of stuff, and it's like, oh, it's so much shit that I don't
Hell
like.
yeah.
Cause I'ma stand by. I don't know. Like I said, a turn off for me. Like this one, stand on my that chip nail polish. That's some foul shit. Oh, that's some foul shit.
Nah, that shit is, you don't got no respect for nobody.
You got no respect for yourself. Hell no. Man, I'm a very organized, neat person. So a turn off for me is people who don't have no organization to their house. Like if I come by a girl house, that motherfucker need to be clean.
Oh my God, yes. Messy people.
Yeah, I don't do dirty places.
Nah.
That's not for me.
Mm-mm. Okay, long distance relationships. That's a no for me.
Oh man, we got to rap about that. Long distance now, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my list now for sure. But yeah, we gonna have to rap about that. What? Okay, so I'm curious. Wait, I don't know how many that is on the list of the 10. We're gonna stop it there. Okay, so what got you to the point of being like, yo, fuck long distance relationships?
Oh, because like I'm just not that type of person. Like if you're like on the other side of the world, it's out of sight, out of mind. You know, like
Yeah, I dig that.
if you're here in my area, then that's doable. You know, then I can see you, I can touch you. You feel me? Like all that shit. But I don't see what I'm benefiting from by just having somebody that lives on the other side of the world. Like nah, I'd rather not. Cause I don't know what you're doing. I can't just call you and be like, yo, I need you right now. Like, so what are you here for? You know?
I definitely can see that. For me, I wouldn't be with you if I didn't try. Because I always think about this, and this is kind of why I was going there with that. People who end up being successful, stuff like that, like entrepreneurs, different business people, right? A lot of times they're away from their families and stuff like that. Do you think that a relationship can be successful in those scenarios, really? Because, I mean, we see people stay in their marriages, but I don't know the context of how happy those people are. You know what I mean? What are you doing over there? Sound like
No.
I'm like, okay. I was just like, yeah. So that voice got a little deep or something? Like,
I don't know. Everybody different. It's a no for me.
So that's an absolute no-go. Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes me... I'm trying. Hey. So say you got married. You wouldn't... So, and they had to be gone for weeks at a time type shit. Could you handle that? I mean, so, okay. All right. she didn't even hesitate. Like... Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to switch it up. We're going to go to things that you absolutely need in a relationship. Your top 10 things.
Oh, fuck. Okay, good hygiene,
Fact.
nice size penis.
She goes straight to the dick. You so nasty.
A great sense of humor.
Okay.
But you see, I'm weird. Like, you need to have a great sense of humor, but don't overdo it. Like, if something's deadass not funny and you're laughing, like, that shit will just piss me off. Because it's like, it's not funny. Like, I'm laughing now, but I should be mad. Like, why are you laughing?
You gotta have a balance. You gotta know when to get serious and when to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. How many was that? So you said, okay, obviously...
3.
Okay, so that's 3. All right.
If somebody doesn't want kids, I think he's the one for me.
Somebody who doesn't want kids is the one for you?
Yeah, I could deal with that. Like, if there was somebody else in this world that was just like, man, fuck them kids, I'd be like, yeah.
Hey. Yo,
Great.
I'm weak. So wait, so that's an absolute need for you at this point? You need a nigga to say fuck them kids? That's.
Yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. I need that energy. Cause you know what? Like me personally, like I ain't have my dad the way I wanted him in my life. So it's like now if I got a man, like I don't want the kid to get all the extra attention. I want you to give me all the attention plus the extra attention that you could be giving somebody else but to me.
Mm.
So I would like if there was the like it's not an absolute like, you know, if he has kids or wants kids, it's not like I'm absolutely gonna be like, nah, fuck that, let's throw it all away. But I will more so be interested in somebody that was just like, I don't really care for kids.
Okay. So that's 4.
Somebody that's honest, blunt, straight up.
I hear that. Okay. That's for sure top 5 for me. I dig it. Okay.
Somebody that is definitely concerned about what goes in their body, like not like a health freak to like the point where they're like, did you eat your veggies? Like, no, nigga. Like, but you know, to the point where it's just like, you know, I want to be with somebody that's so like concerned about their health and making sure that their health is good, that I start to be concerned about mine on the same level. Like somebody that can motivate me to, you know, want to work out, even though I don't really have to.
Yeah.
It's nice to, you know, work out, stay fit, and eat better. So if I had somebody out there that was, you know, like that, then that.
See, how far to that?
Plus.
How far to that? Because there's a lot of girls now that's like, oh, dad bods are cool. You know, everybody can't have a 6-pack and all that. I get that. Me personally, I love to be in the gym, hooping, working out. Like, you just hit me up a couple hours ago, and I was doing I do 2 or 3 miles minimum every day. I like to get it in. So what's interesting is a lot of girls are just like, I also have, like, again, when I'm really into something, I have a habit of, like, for example, my goals. So this shit right here, and I think it's a good thing. Other people are like, oh, you go way too hard. I think it's a good thing to have about you. But for example, like when I was like hooping and stuff like that, like crazy, my freshman year of college, I was 17. I would get up at 4 in the morning. I had 8 a.m. classes. I get up at 4 in the morning, do a workout, get a shower, do a slight little breakfast just to get some protein in me. I would have class from 8 to 8:50, then 9 to 9:50. And then I would go work out again. I had a 3-hour class. And then if I wanted to go party later or go work out again, I'd do that. So I would work out sometime doing 2 or 3 a days. Now I don't have the access to a gym like that. And I got, you know, naturally when you start working out, you get heavier. But even then, I never let myself go. I don't like when people are like, oh, I don't want a guy who, oh, he's like super into his body. I think you should be into your body like that. I think you should want to get the most out of your body and look like your best self. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's like I said, everybody can get a 6-pack and all that, but you can get the best out yourself and not have a 6-pack. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely get that. So you had the 5. So, what's your other 5? Like your last, because you put them in order. So these last 5 gonna get probably a little bit difficult for you. I don't know. I mean, they might not.
I'm somebody that's talkative.
Talkative or okay?
Like, don't talk my head off, but like I need the conversation to flow. Like if I say something to you, you gotta have something to say. You gotta make me want to have something to say. Like we need to bounce off each other and have good conversation.
I dig it. Okay, yo, you coming strong with the 10. I dig it. Okay. So that's 6.
I need somebody with at least a medium sex drive. Medium.
Okay. So define medium. Like how many times a day or week out the week is that for you?
Like if I want it 3 times in a day, it needs to be done.
Yo, I'm about to hit you on a FaceTime and high five you because you on your shit right now. Okay. Hold on, what's your sign?
Libra.
I don't know too much about y'all. Y'all seem alright. My sister a Libra. Go ahead, though.
I mean, shit can get crazy. I'm not all about that horoscope shit, but
That shit is interesting now. I actually have fun with that shit now. It's kind of funny. That's a lot of this shit be like true for some people. Like, God damn, you are like this.
only sometimes is it accurate.
Yeah, I mean, for some, yeah, it depends on people and shit like that. But you got your six. So let's see what you got for 7, 8, 9, and 10.
7 is I need somebody that is not going to be focused on their game, video game, and the TV more than they're going to focus on me.
Okay. So you don't want them to have a game at all, or is it just as long as you don't focus on it more than
No,
me?
you can have your game. You feel me? Like play. When like let's say I'm at work and you're at home, then have fun. But it's like by the time I get home, like all that shit needs to be dead.
Chill out type shit.
And
Yeah.
it needs to be me time. Yeah.
Okay.
I need somebody that is stubborn, but to a certain point. Like, like you can have your own opinion and feel the way that you feel about a situation.
Yeah.
But after a while, like I need for you to compromise. Like, like I need somebody that's stubborn. Like I like to fight, but after a certain point, it's like, all right,
Okay.
you have to at least hear me out or see my way or like work with me, because that's the kind of person I am. Like I'll work with you. If something makes you uncomfortable, if something makes you upset, anything, like I will work with you. So if you can't work with me, then that's a problem. So stubborn but to a point.
Okay, so stubborn but unselfish.
Right. I think that's 8, right?
That's 8. Yep.
I need somebody that's going to remind me of who the fuck I am. Sometimes we need that little reminder, and if I forget to do it myself, or, if I let, life get the best of me and I lose focus, I need somebody to be like, you got this, like, you were doing so great. I need you to keep going. Or, like, you're beautiful, like,
Okay.
like just those little reminders.
Yeah, I dig it. A little foundation, a little support behind you. I dig it.
Hell yeah.
That's nice.
And I need somebody that got their shit together. Like, they got a car, and they got their own crib, or they're, like, working towards that kind of stuff.
You need a hustler. Somebody that's on their shit. I dig it. Okay. I respect that. That's a good 10. That's a good 10. I'm going to throw mine in. You got a lot of similar ones. You got a lot of similar ones. I'm going to try to add some maybe that you didn't have. I like to try to do a different list of people. So, for my needs, in no particular order, you definitely got to have a high sex drive. I'm a very sexual person. So, it's a lot of women that are like this now, that are one and dones. I like a woman that can come and go again. So, high sex drive. I love a woman that's feisty, a woman that will take control every now and again, like I want this right now type shit. I like that. I need that. A woman that's focused on, I don't like to be the sole priority. Like I believe in like having a sense of space. I don't like cleanliness. So I like a woman that has a schedule that needs to be averted from type shit. So a woman that's on, like you said, just somebody that's on their grind type shit. So that's 3. Hygiene for sure. I don't play those games. 5. I definitely need a creative person. Because I like to do creative stuff. So whether it's like I like to do spray paint type shit. So finding somewhere to tag or something like that. Like I already said, I like when I get a place, a real nice place. I want a room specifically just for art. So whether you paint, draw, all that, just a creative room, you know.
Okay.
So a creative person, you definitely have to do that. Um, Let me see. A woman that doesn't need me for her own, she happy on her own type shit. You don't need me for your happiness. Because I've been in relationships where it's just
Yeah.
like when somebody's relying on you for their happiness, now it's hard for me to be happy because you're draining me of the energy that I need to be putting towards myself at times. So
Yes, I feel that.
that's definitely another one. Um, this is something, and I was just talking to one of my guys about this, and we definitely finna do an episode about this. Is it's hard, especially for black men, to talk to their woman and be vulnerable with them. So I definitely need a woman that's gonna be supportive and understanding and listen. I'm not saying like it's almost like we talked about before with the therapist type situation. I'm not saying you need to be a therapist, but someone that you being around you in your company and your presence has to be a relief. I have to feel safe in that space with you. You know what I mean? Mentally and spiritually
Okay.
at least. Man,
First, you laying with the person, having all sex and shit. Eventually, you need to trust who you with.
facts.
Like, how you gonna be able to have sex with them all, but you can't trust them?
Exactly. And since you said, I definitely need a woman that's nasty. You got to be able to try some shit. Nothing way out the way, but you definitely got to be. You got to be like. There's some shit that I definitely want to do. Like, as I was saying with the spontaneous shit, you definitely got to be nasty. Like, down to try some shit. So that, man, I definitely
I
need a
think that
woman
was
that's,
sick.
huh?
I said, I think that was sick.
And that was six. That was six. A woman, you got to be motivated. I hate, like I like to, be a supportive person and hold it down for my woman and push you and stuff like that. Because people, it's natural for people to fall off. You human. I get that. But if I have to constantly be on you to get shit done, like if you like, for example, if you say you got a dream and you're not being active on, if you're gonna be with me, and you talking about you got a dream, we gonna get the shit done. We gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? I'm that much of a person. I get invested to that extent. I'm not overbearing or overcrowding, but if you say, "Oh, this has been a dream for 10 years. I wanted to dance and all that," well, fuck it. I'm gonna figure out a way to get you to that next level. You know what I mean? I need a woman that's motivated to whatever the case may be. If you're not motivated with your dreams, how you gonna be motivated to get the most out of this relationship? You know what I mean? You didn't invest in what you should have invested in your life fully. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you tried it and it just didn't work out. I want a woman that's okay. Not only am I gonna try, but I'm gonna go hard. You know? So a woman that
Okay.
believes in herself. Um, Man, what else? I need a woman who actually knows me. There's a lot of women that think they know me, but they don't really take the time to like really understand the nature of who I am, where my mind is, where my mindset is at. See, creating chemistry is easy. I can do that with anybody. That's just the kind of person I am. That's my personality, right? I can create a connection with people. That's good, but in no relationship, and I realized this, is that I haven't spiritually, in a sense, bonded with somebody on that level where it's like they make me more invested into my faith. I'm really big on meditation and really having that peace of mind. And I feel like it does great for me. So I need a person that's going to be invested into that part. So when I say spirituality, I'm not saying I need no Jesus freak. But what I'm saying is I need a person that's going to be help me establish that solid foundation in my life where it's, okay, Jay, you haven't, been meditating lately. I think you should, make someone who makes suggestions but don't criticize.
I definitely like that. Yeah, I feel you.
So how many is that? That 8 or 9?
I'm gonna go with 8. Yeah.
Number 9, you gotta know how to dress. A woman who knows how to dress, you gotta have swag. I'll stay like even when I'm chilling around the house, I have my shirt ironed. I got something fresh on. You know what I mean? Like even if I'm not going nowhere, I'd like to feel good, look good type shit. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I would say you gotta be up to par, and I guess that could kind of work with what you were saying about just being physically healthy and showing it.
Yes.
Let's see. Last thing, man, this top 10 get hard, yo. I want a real live partner. I don't. Everybody just date nowadays, just to date. That's why I choose to be saying I want something serious. So if you're gonna be with me, and you're talking about, I think it just goes back to knowing your value type shit. I know where I'm trying to go. I know what I'm working towards. I want to have my own network. I want to have, my own, like I'm have my own production company that I'm trying to build up. I have these different things that I want to do. I need a partner, someone who's going to help me build my empire and my brand. So I need you to be in the same
So
place
no
mentally
game.
as me, right? So it goes. I guess I don't know if that counts. I guess that could feed into motivation. But I need a partner, a
Nah,
real
I
life
think it
foundation.
counts.
Okay,
I
so
think it
yeah,
counts.
I would say that's my 10. I guess that's a little bit different from yours. I tried to put some different ones in. It might have been the same shit. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you did a good job.
Okay.
I think that was totally unique. I
Okay.
actually agree with you on the other ones that you came up with as well.
Okay. Cool. So
But
okay,
yeah,
let's do
definitely.
from each other's list favorite points. Let's do top 3 favorite points out of them 10.
What's my favorite out of the 10? I mean, that you said?
We can do vice versa. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Um, I'll say, I mean, you really got me with the last one because that's what I look for. Like,
A
on a
partner.
bigger picture, I
Yeah.
want somebody that is going to definitely, do what they got to do and support me while I do what I have to do. And just be there. Like, that's my big thing. Like, be there and be supportive. Like, don't just come to, like, use me or, take advantage or whatever. Like,
Exactly.
have something to offer and support me while I'm doing mine so that I can continue to flourish for the both of us.
I dig that. Okay. So that's one.
That's all I got for you. That's the best one.
That's the best one. I'm definitely, for me, out of your 10, I'm definitely going to go because I'm a big person of you got to be on your shit. You got to be on your grind, motivated to do something. So when you said you like a person that's, trying to get a car or something like that, or, basically having self sufficiency, I'm very big on that. So, self empowerment, I guess you could say. Damn, I wish I put that on mine. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to say that was definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, I feel like we had a lot in common. I fucks with you. Since you did your
Pretty
one,
good.
I'm gonna fuck with that one right there. I like that. The whole theme of being a hustle, on your shit type shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rock with that. So let's go now into right. So these are the things that qualify a person. Now, and I've had this conversation with somebody, not really in depth recently, but I don't know where you stand spiritually and all this, right? But like I was saying in the thing, right, I need somebody who's, like I said, I'm very big into meditation now. I meditate 2 or 3 times a day. I meditate before I go to sleep. I meditate before I work out, and I meditate when I get up in the morning. So
Okay.
I'm very big on having that peace of mind. That's why, like, I go through my shit, but I feel like it really puts me at ease as different things. Like I'm better because I used to be a very impulsive person. It's something I've definitely worked through, and I'm wiser now and responding to different situations. But do you feel like a person who isn't maybe necessarily as spiritually in line with you? Do you think a relationship with that person can work out? So, say for example, if someone
No.
who okay, now why do you think that is? Because I feel like some people are like, yeah, I think you could work. I don't think you can.
No, you can't. You can't because somebody's gonna end up basically breaking one of their boundaries for the other person, and you're not gonna really be fulfilling who you are as a person and what you stand for. You're just basically like putting your actual needs or wants, desires to the side. to make somebody else happy, and that never works.
Do you feel like that transfers into all aspects of relationships? Because I feel like a lot of people don't agree with shit politically, in a political sense, but they will like agree to disagree type shit, or just like not even talk about it. And I don't think that's healthy neither.
Yeah, that not even talk about a shit never gets anything done. No.
Right.
That shit is like terrible. But nah, that's just how it is. Like the whole relationship thing.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to relationships, you feel me? I mean, when it's like friendships and shit like that, that's different because it's not like you have to live with the person. You don't have to have kids with the person. Like, you know, so it's different. Like, it's different. But when it comes down to like actual relationships, if you're with the person, thinking about marrying this person, it's definitely important to be on the same type of page spiritually.
I dig it. And that's a very valid point. I think a lot of people get into things now. You know, we went through our top 10. And, of course, there's more shit that you look for in a person. But a lot of people don't check they don't go into the details like that. Like, of course, you aren't supposed to talk like politics on your first date type shit. But I feel like that's something when you're talking to a person, you should know whether your spiritual values and stuff like that align. You know what I mean? You're going to want to know if y'all shit align sexually. So why wouldn't you want to take it a step further and get to know someone spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all that? You know what I mean? So I would say, you know, definitely investing in the partner more at the end of the day is something that needs to be done. You know, we talk to a lot of people on here, you know, about relationships and things like that. And, of course, all of this is in, you know, entertainment and good fun, but you want people to progress and find that happiness on their own first so that you can have a thriving relationship. So we're going to wrap this one up on that note. But, yeah, we're going to do some more, though. I fucks with what we got going on here. This is smooth. I like the top 10 you had. You on your shit. I fucks with that. I really fucks with that. Hey, yo, so this is Jay from the Young Cut Podcast. This is Soso. We holla at y'all, man. Peace.
Just chill and sit back, baby. Yeah. Hey, look. R.I.P. to Nando. If I find them motherfuckers, I'll be emptying my ammo. Did that type of shit that make you wanna dim the lights, blow a blunt and light a candle. I'm at a Puerto Rican beach with some Puerto Rican bitches sipping lean and Gucci sandals. I hit Vegas and blew a